Hello friends, today we start with the first topic of anatomy and physiology. In the last session we can discuss about the syllabus, and today we start with scope of anatomy and physiology. Already in the last session we discussed the number of topics which are there into the syllabus. The first topic is the sciences of anatomy and physiology. So first we can discuss about the anatomy and then physiology. Anatomy means anam is up and tomy means cutting. It means simply it is a branch of science which deals with the study of internal and external structures. Meanwhile, physiology means what? It is a branch of science which deals with study of functions of human body. Means simple, what is basic difference between anatomy and physiology? Into the anatomy we study the internal and external structures, and into the physiology with their functions. It means only we can study their functions. Now there are the main three branches under the heading of anatomy. First branch is a gross anatomy, second branch is a microscopic anatomy, and third branch is developmental anatomy. Gross anatomy means what? It is a branch of science which deals with naked eyes, the observation by the naked eyes. It means grossly we can observe the human structures. Then the second one is there, microscopic anatomy. Now this particular microscopic anatomy is a branch of science which deals with the study internal and the external structure of the human organisms. And in this particular one the two types are there. First one is a cytology and second one is a histology. Now cyto means what? Cell, and logy means to study. It means simply it is a branch of science which deals with the study of the cells. Second one is there, histology. Histology means what? Hist means a tissue and logy means to study. It means the study of the tissue. Now the third one is there, which is a developmental anatomy. Development of the organs, development of the human body. So in this particular field only one branch is there, which is a embryology. Embryo and logy means the study of the embryo. Into the field of physiology there are again four particular branches are there. The first branch is a cell physiology. Into the cell physiology, it is a branch of science which deals with the different functions of the cells. Second definition, spatial physiology. It is a branch of science which deals with physiology of a specific organs. It is a very important, according to the name, spatial physiology. It means any character or any organ is a specific. It means in this particular field only we can study the specific organs. Third one is there, which is a systemic physiology. Systemic physiology, it means according to the name, physiology of the systems. It means the group of organs we can study into the system. So number of systems are there, 11 systems are there, and their physiology, it means their functioning is a study into the systemic physiology. And the next one is there, which is a pathological physiology. Pathological physiology, it is a branch of science which study the effects of diseases on the organs or the system functions. Hope you understood the first basic part, the sciences of anatomy and physiology. The next point, the structural level of organization. Now what is that particular structural level of organization? It means how the body is built up, how our human body get built up. So first one is an atom. Atom is what? It is simply the smallest particle of an element. For example, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. So these are the least complex compounds, and Simply these are what? Atoms. These are the small atoms. A group of atom, it means what? A group of atom is known as molecule. For example, carbon dioxide, water. A group of molecule is known as a micromolecules. Now that particular micromolecules, they are also known as a biomolecules. For example, carbohydrates, lipids, proteins and nucleic acid. So many times we can observe our body is built with the proteins. It means what? Protein is a simply micromolecule. It means a group of molecule is known as micromolecules, and for example proteins, carbohydrates and nucleic acid. Then the group of micromolecules is known as organelles. Organelles, for example, cell membrane, nucleus, ribosomes. A group of organelles is known as a cell, and cell is a structural and functional of living organism. Any living organism, they are having the cell, whether it is a plant cell or the animal cell. Basically we can discuss into the next topic. Then a group of cell is known as a tissue. For example, 4 types of the basic tissues are there. First one is a epithelial tissue, second one is a connective tissue, third one is a muscular tissue, and fourth one is a nervous tissue. So these are the 4 types of the tissue. Organs, a group of organs is known as a tissue. For example, heart, lungs, liver, kidney, all these are what? Organs. A group of organ is known as a system. For example, CVS, CNS, digestive, it means whatever the 11 systems into the body, they are nothing but the group of organs. And then finally, a group of system is known as human organism. And if a group of organs into the animals, it is known as a animal organism. Am I clear? Then so whatever that particular levels of hierarchies are there, they are extended particularly into the populations, into the communities, ecosystems and the biospheres. Then after that, the next point is there. The next important point is there. We can start with the systems. We can start with the systems. So first system we can start with integumentary system. Now what is that particular integumentary system is there? The major organs into the integumentary system, the first one is there skin, second one is a hair, third one is the nails, fourth one is the sweat glands, sebaceous glands. Now this particular integumentary system particularly protect the tissues, regulate the body temperature and support the sensory receptors. Now here what is meant by sensory receptors? These are the micromolecular proteins which are abundantly present into the human body. So this is the first system, integumentary system. Hope I clear what is meant by integumentary system. Then the second one is there. The second system is a skeleton system. Now into the skeleton system, the major organs like bones, ligaments, cartilage. Mainly with the help of a skeletal systems, our body gets frame. Our body gets frame. Then secondly, it protects the soft tissues. Then provides the attachment for the muscles. So whatever our bending is there, stretching is there, walking is there, so all is because of presence of attachment of the muscles. Then most important, this particular blood cells, they can produce the blood cells. For example, red blood cells, white blood cells. So these are the some examples. Then main function of the skeletal system is to store the inorganic salts. For example, calcium. Many times whenever we have a problem with the different types of the bones, at that time always the physician give a one suggestion: you can increase your intake of inorganic salts, for example calcium. The next system is a muscular systems. So this particular system is a particularly known as sports physiology. Major organ, of course only the muscles are there. So whatever our bending, stretching, walking, running movement of the bodies are there, so that particular body movement, body posture, and particularly body heat, the main function of muscular system. Mainly into the muscular systems there are number of muscles throughout the body. The next system is nervous system. In the particularly the nervous system, it maintain the body balance. The main organs, brain, spinal cord, nerves or the neurons, and special organs. Whatever our endocrine system is there, it is a completely interlink with the nervous system. What is the major function of the nervous system? The main function is detect the changes, receive and interpret. For example, now I am discussing with you, so whatever you can understand, you can interpret in your brain. You can collect that particular information and your brain will interpret with the help of the specific signals. So that particular information is known as sensory information, and for that particular one, the sensory receptors which are present into the brain particularly, they are help for the same. Then after that, it stimulate the muscles, it stimulate the glands. Now here is a glands, it means for example pituitary glands is a master gland which is stimulated with the help of central nervous system. Then the next system, which is the endocrine system. Immediately after the central nervous system, we can take the endocrine system. Endo means within, crine means glands. So inside the body, whatever the glands are present. So the major glands, it means the major organs in this particular system is pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, adrenal gland, pancreas, ovaries, testes, pineal gland, and thymus. What is their main function? So whatever the metabolic activities of the body structures, so that particular metabolic activities and release of the hormone through endocrine system. So once we can finish with the levels of organization, we can move into the next presentation or the next session. What is meant by metabolism? So basically metabolism having two types. First one is the anabolism and second one is the catabolism. Endocrine system having a major function concerned with the reproductive system. The next system we can discuss about the cardiovascular system. Mainly into the cardiovascular system, the major organs, heart, arteries, capillaries, and the veins. So these are the main major organs concerned with the cardiovascular system. What is their main function? So whatever the blood circulation inside the body, so that particular blood circulation is controlled and released with the help of cardiovascular system. It means what? The movement of the blood through the vessels and transport to all the organs, including the tissue and the cells. So in each organ, the blood can be received. Input and output of the blood is given with the help of cardiovascular systems. So today we can just discuss about the basics. Next we can discuss about the lymphatic system. Lymphatic system, major organs, lymphatic vessels, lymph nodes, thymus, and the spleen. The main function is return the tissue fluid to the blood. What is the main function? Basically lymphatic, return the tissue fluid to the blood. Then after that, carry some absorb food molecules and defended against the infections. So whatever our immunity system is there, basically that particular immune system is a work with the help of lymphatic system. Okay, then after that, our next system is digestive system. Mainly major organ of the digestive system is a start from the mouth and ends with the rectum. Starting with the mouth and ends with the rectum. Mouth, tongue, teeth, salivary glands, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, small intestine, large intestine. So what is the main function of the digestive system? To receive, to break down and absorb the food. This is the main first function. पहले क्या करता है, फूड को लेने का, बाद में उसको ब्रेक डाउन करने का, उसके बाद एब्सॉर्ब करने का. अगर एक बार एब्सॉर्ब हो जाता है, then some of the food particles converted into the energy and remaining one is eliminated through the body. So this is the main function of digestive system. हम बहुत बार देखो, हम खाना खाते हैं, खाना खाने के बाद हमको पचता नहीं है वो खाना, तो दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोसेस इज नोन एज ए कॉन्स्टिपेशन, और जो पच जाता है वो बाहर चला जाता है. नेक्स्ट सिस्टम, रेस्पिरेटरी सिस्टम. मेजर ऑर्गन्स, nasal cavities, both the nostrils, pharynx, larynx, trachea. Trachea is known as a windpipe, bronchi and the lungs. हम जो कुछ ऑक्सीजन अंदर लेते हैं और CO2 बाहर छोड़ते हैं, that particular system is your respiratory system. Now I am discussing with you, at that time also my system is working. It means inspiration and expiration. It is simply intake and output of air and exchange of gases between the air and the blood. Basically oxygen is a mix with the blood. Next system is a urinary system. Major organs, kidneys, ureters, urinary bladder and urethra. Now whatever our daily process is there, increase the intake of the water and it is immediately removed through the body. So that particular system is a urinary system. Remove the waste from the blood, it means the purification of the blood, maintain the water and the electrolyte and balance store and transport the urine. हम ऐसा नहीं होता है कि हम बार बार टॉयलेट जाते हैं, अगर बार बार टॉयलेट जाने लग गए तो समझ लेना आपने कुछ तो भी बीमारी है. सो ये मेंटेन करने का काम कौन करता है, यूरिनरी सिस्टम. सो किडनी, यूरेटर, urinary bladder and the urethra. So in this particular system we can discuss about the formation of the urine, functioning of the kidney. Then after that the next system is a reproductive system. Mainly into the reproductive system there are the two systems are there. First one is a male and second one is a female. Into the male reproductive system, the major organ, scrotum, testis, epididymis, ductus, differentia, seminal vesicles, prostate gland, bulborectal glands, urethra and the penis. Major function is what? Produce and maintain the sperm cells. Now you are enough mature, so you understand what is a male reproductive system. Transfer the sperm cells into the female and finally a reproductive tract is there. It is with the help of ductless, so which is a ductus differentia. So this is the one tube, seminal vesicle is the one tube from where the sperms they are transferred from one testis to the another testis. Then after that female reproductive system, organs, ovaries, uterine tubes, uterus, vagina, cilitorius, vulva. Now what is their main function? Main function is to produce and maintain the egg cells, then receive the sperm cells, support and development of the embryo and function into the birth of process. Now when this sperm and the egg combine or the fuse together, the formation of the birth process get stopped. At that time the production of the egg cells get stopped. Am I clear? So these are basically the 11 systems and this is the basic part into the levels of organization. So in this particular level organization we basically discuss about the 11 systems. Then into the next session we can discuss about the body cavities. So hope you understand the same. Thank you.